Kŭmgangsan is a 1,638-meter-high mountain in Gangwon-do, North Korea. It is about 50 kilometers from the South Korean city of Sokcho in Gangwon-do. It is one of the best-known mountains in North Korea. It is located on the east coast of the country, in Mount Kumgang Tourist Region, formerly part of Kangwån Province. Mount Kumgang is part of the Taebaek mountain range which runs along the east of the Korean peninsula. The name means Vajra Mountain. Seasonal names: Mount Kumgang has been known for its scenic beauty since ancient times and is the subject of many different works of art. Including its spring name, Kŭmgangsan, it has many different names for each season, but it is most widely known today in the Korean language as Kŭmgangsan. In summer it is called Kŭmgangsan. In autumn, Kŭmgangsan. In winter, Kŭmgangsan. Geography. The mountain consists almost entirely of granite and diorite, weathered over centuries into a wide variety of shapes, including over 12,000 picturesque stone formations, ravines, cliffs, stone pillars, and peaks. Mount Kumgang is commonly divided into three areas: Inner Kŭmgang, Outer Kŭmgang, and Sea Kŭmgang, each with different geological and topographical features. Inner Kŭmgang is noted for its views. The Manpok ravine is popular with tourists. Outer Kŭmgang is noted for the large number of peaks. Chipsan Peak is known for its many waterfalls. The Sea Kŭmgang area is known for the lagoons and stone pillars. Environment much of the mountain is covered by mixed broadleaf and coniferous forest and protected in a 60,000 ha national park. Some 25,000 ha has been identified by BirdLife International as an important bird area because it supports endangered red-crowned cranes. Mount Kumgang Tourist Region. Since 1998, South Korean tourists have been allowed to visit Mount Kumgang, initially traveling by cruise ship, but more commonly of late by coach. In 2002, the area around the mountain was separated from Kangwon Province and organized as a separately administered tourist region. The land route was opened in 2003. A rail link exists on the North Korean side up to the border, but no tracks are laid between Gangneung and the border in South Korea. In 1998, there were 15,500 tourists in November and December, in 1999 there were 148,000, and in 2000 213,000. In 2001 tourist numbers dropped to 58,000 amidst disagreements over the access overland. As of 2002, almost 500,000 have visited the Mount Kumgang Tourist Region. Tourist numbers have since established themselves at about 240,000 a year. In June 2005, Hyundai Arsen announced the 1 millionth South Korean visit to the area. The Mount Kumgang Tourist Region is thought to be one way for the North Korean government to receive hard currency from abroad. Therefore the official currency of the tour is neither the South Korean won nor the North Korean won, but the US dollar. Since 2003, food and services to South Korean tourists are provided by some North Koreans. But most of the staff in the hotels are Chinese citizens of Korean heritage with Korean language skills. The area is developed by Hyundai Arsen, which plans to expand the site with a proper ski resort to complement the current sleigh course, and complete golf courses. Many plans for expansion, however, are in their earliest stages. On the morning of July 11, 2008, a 53-year-old South Korean tourist was shot and killed while walking on the resort's beach. Wang Jia entered a military area by crossing over a sand dune and was shot twice by North Korean soldiers. North Korea claimed that sentries had no choice but to shoot her because, despite their order to stop, she fled. South Korea demanded an on-the-spot survey, but North Korea declined it, claiming all the facts were clear and all responsibilities were the victims and South Korea's. Due to the shooting, South Korea temporarily suspended all trips to Mount Kumgang. In March 2010, the DPRK government warned of extraordinary measures if the tourism ban were not lifted. On April 23, 2010, the North Korean government seized 5 properties owned by South Korea at the resort. saying that it was done in compensation for the damage the north side suffered due to the suspension of the tour for a long period. In seizing the properties, North Korea also alluded to the Banyeong incident, showing displeasure with South Korea blaming North Korea for the sinking of the ship. Since April 2010, North Korea is now permitting companies to run tours from the North Korean side, making it appear increasingly unlikely that tours will be resumed from the south. However, on October 1, 2010, news reports said, Red Cross officials from the two Koreas agreed Friday to hold reunions for families separated by the Korean War amid mixed signals from North Korea on easing tensions over the sinking of a South Korean warship. 100 families from each country will attend the meetings from October 30 to November 5 at a hotel and reunion center at the North Scenic Diamond Mountain Resort, Unification Ministry spokeswoman Lee Jong-ju said. As of September 2011, North Korea have begun operating cruises directly from Rason in northeastern North Korea, to the port in Mount Kumgang, offering visitors the chance to stay in the resorts previously run by the South. Although they are aimed primarily at Chinese guests, Western companies are also offering the tours. See also, List of Korea-related topics, List of mountains in Korea, Geography of North Korea. Notes and references. External links, Mount Kumgang Travel Guide from Wiki Voyage, Kŭmgangsan Falls Kŭmgangsan Kangwon Province DPRK on YouTube. Mount Kumgang 100 Famous Views on YouTube.